We are going to wrap up with Seb Hines. Seb, as always, if you can just get us started with your overall thoughts on today's game.
Tough game today. Washington caused a lot of problems. Some of the tactics and style of play, tried to pin our wingers back, and they were more direct than I've ever seen them. So, we had to be switched on at the back. I thought we dealt with the first ball really well, but then it was anticipating the second balls, and I thought that was something we addressed at half time. Can we pick up more second balls? Can we be more directional with our first contact to find a pass? But I'm very happy with the result. We've grown over the last couple of games. This is another clean sheet, so I'll take the positive with that. And you know what? It's fine margins. We could have gone a couple of goals up in the first half. But we'll review it and we'll move on and prepare for Kansas.
Good, Austin.
Seb, you talk about the result, but like you said, there were moments there where it felt like it was yours for the taking. Is it frustrating over the last couple of games where the offensive consistency just hasn't been there for this team, and how do you kind of address that going forward?
No, it was a different type of game. We gave up possession. We gave possession to their two centre backs rather than giving possession to their midfielders and the wide players. But again, away from home, the strategy is a little bit different to when you play at home. So yes, it is frustrating because we could have scored more goals, but we're going to keep working on it consistently. In training, we're going to do more finishing. We're going to create more chances in game situations and in training, so them scenarios come about in games, and we can, having that cool, calm, collected mindset in front of goal will be the difference between us, drawing a game and winning a game.
Kind of grand scheme of things, third game unbeaten for you guys. It feels like this team is kind of turning a corner results-wise, but this is also a time where teams are missing some of their important players. You're still missing Gunny, but this Washington team was missing a number of internationals. How do you, when the teams come back to full strength, what needs to change with your team to kind of combat those full rosters comparatively?
I mean, you play what's in front of you. Washington are still a good team. I mean, they're still NWSL champions, and they have a good roster. So, we still have to play the opponent. It doesn't, regardless of who's on the field and who's off the field. We have to challenge. We have to battle whoever's in front of us. We have to stick to our principles and make it difficult for the opponent, regardless of them missing 6. Internationals. You still play the opponent, what's in front of you.
Kind of looking at the defensive work, just mentioning that, it's another clean sheet. I know you're probably very thrilled with that, not allowing another goal. It's a defensive-minded player you were. What's been working the last couple games defensively, 2 straight shutouts, that you've been most impressed with?
Just our work ethic. In general, like our work ethic in possession and out of possession. We have a willingness to collectively keep the ball out of the net. It's not just, Erin and the back line. It's a collective effort from back to front. And that's been the most encouraging thing for us. Everyone has to do their part. Everyone has to buy in, even when they beat our press, everyone needs to run back. And that's a non-negotiable that we've spoken about. It's a collective effort to keep the ball out of the net, and that's ultimately been the difference in the last 2 games.
Looking ahead now, you've got some time off between now and the Kansas City game. What's going to be the biggest message for this team from now and following this game till then, and just in terms of what needs to be done?
The players left. After the final whistle, we did our huddle, and the players were disappointed, and that's important. Like, they were disappointed that they didn't get 3 points today. So the players have that hunger. Like, they want to win, football matches. And, it's good that we've had this break. It's good and bad. It's good that they get that break and they can re-energize, but I know that they're hungry to be back in our facility training and working hard, and they're ready for the Kansas game. So that's been the message. Enjoy your time off, but be ready to work when we get back, because we're not settled in our league position. We want to be in playoff positions, and it's going to be hard work getting there, but we're all on the same page and going in the same direction.
Kind of talking a little bit ago with Julie and Carrie, just as their rookie seasons progress, they've all of your rookies have been kind of taking different pathways into the pro game throughout the season as well. How have you seen the progression of some of these young players that have come into very different spots in terms of their positioning and their injuries over the past couple of weeks, et cetera? Just the kind of professionalism that they've shown to you so far this season.
I think the biggest compliment that I can give them is that they all have a growth mindset. They all want to be better. They all want to learn the game, and it's our job to give them resources to develop. And like, getting game time is really important, but also like the video analysis, the extra work in training, and that's not just for the rookies, but that's for all the players, is that they're willing and capable of doing that extra work to get better. They all want to get better, and it's important that we give them that pathway to get better. They're not settled in where they're at right now, and they want to keep progressing, and they want to keep they want to start, they want to get off the bench, and they want to help the team the best way they can. So the rookies, they've been really good for us, and their energy and enthusiasm has transpired to the team. So it's been really, really encouraging for us.
Last couple games, last game and this game specifically, you've actually had pretty much the exact same lineup rolled out there. It's not been easy for this team to be able to do that throughout this season, with different knocks and injuries, Carrie going into COVID protocols this week. So how important is it to keep that consistency within the lineup and build that cohesion and chemistry within that starting group in order to kind of get better results overall?
I think, I've been in a lot of squads in my time, and it's really important. It's a squad game and not just a starting 11. So, I think after the Houston game, we had a terrific performance, and I had to ultimately reward them players for putting on such a good performance. And, with the space in between the two games, we were able to do that. We understand that there's going to be a short space between two games, and that's important for other players to get that opportunity to play as well. But like I said, subs come on, make a difference, and everyone knows their roles. And we've created this competitive environment where they know that there's someone right behind them, pushing them for that starting spot. So that's something that we've brought into our environment, and we'll continue to do that.
Thanks, Seb.
Cool.
No problem.
All right, we'll wrap up there. Thanks, Austin. We'll talk to you soon.